This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Thank you so much for joining us. Among some of the top stories we're working on for you today, a major ramp shutdown will impact the commute for tens of thousands of drivers every day. MDOT announcing the southbound I-75 connection to westbound 696. It will close in early April, and it will stay closed for several months.
We either close the road to fix it, or we'd have to close the road because it wouldn't be safe for you to drive. But obviously, a lot of folks will find their way. But if you want to get onto westbound 696, your last entry point is going to be DeQuinder.
That ramp is expected to reopen sometime this summer, but MDOT says the timeline is really subject to change because of weather or what they find during construction. And take a look at this big mess. This is along the westbound 696 lanes near Mound Road. We're working to find out what caused a semi-truck driver to slam into the median Thursday night. It created a fuel spill and sent large pieces of concrete onto the freeway. The freeway is back open at this hour, but the investigation continues. New details in the assault and robbery case out of Florida, allegedly connected to Lions player Tyrion Arnold. According to documents obtained by CBS Detroit, Arnold's name is mentioned in text messages allegedly tied to the case. It centers on two robberies at an Airbnb Arnold was renting in Largo, Florida. An associate of his is accused of setting up an attack on three men believed to be involved in those robberies. The documents do not show whether Arnold directly received any of the text messages. Arnold's attorney insists he's not involved in the alleged plot. The man accused of assaulting two women in a Farmington Hills Kroger store faces a judge today. Dion Grant is charged with discharging an unknown liquid on the back of the women's pants. The incident happened last September. President Donald Trump declares a national emergency at airports, and he's ordering the Homeland Security Secretary to immediately start paying TSA agents. Both Michigan and Michigan State are going dancing tonight in March Madness round of the Sweet 16. The Wolverines play first, tipping off at 7:35 against Alabama. That game is at the United Center in Chicago. And the Spartans are in Washington. They'll play the Yukon Huskies. That game at the Capital One Arena. It's a late start, too. That game set to tip off at 9:45. Good luck to both Michigan State and Michigan. Right now, let's go ahead and get a check of the weather with meteorologist Vitas Reed. Vitas, good morning.
Good morning. We looked out from those storms the other night. We had some heavy storms that pushed through, some good-sized hail downriver, but it looks like we are seeing things calm down, but cooler behind that front. Chilly temperatures today, and then we're going to get a warming trend through the day tomorrow, which is good, and through the weekend. Sunny and dry through the next several days, so it looks like a pretty good weekend to be out and about. So we're seeing those temperatures starting off in the upper 20s, low 30s, so definitely coat weather. 32 Ann Arbor, about 31 in Detroit, up in Port Huron, about 28 degrees. You can see how those storms went through on our next weather Doppler. Some heavier storms down there around Lenawee and Monroe counties. Now that activity is all suppressed to the south. It's going to continue to move over parts of the Midwest. We'll start to tap into some breaks in the clouds as we go through the day. We're a little bit breezy out there, so it's going to make those temperatures feel a little bit colder than the actual temperature. Those 30s will feel more like lower 30s, but highs will be getting into the 40s downriver around Monroe, about 41. Dearborn, 38 degrees. Ann Arbor, your high 39. Then you get up around Novi, 37. Macomb, about 37. And up around the Thumb, about 29 in Lexington. So it looks like a little bit of a cooler day, but warmer temperatures and dry through the weekend.
Vitas, thank you. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.